Hi, this is Michelle James with Wireless Dealer Magazine here at 2014 CES. We have the pleasure today to speak with one of the industry experts in multiple technologies, Mr. Karl Weaver from Newport Technologies. Which technologies do you specialize in?
Well, I actually just spent 5 years working in China for Gemalto, the global leader in digital security, to promote contactless mobile NFC, SWP, mobile NFC, SIM card design in to all the handset manufacturers in Taiwan and China. And I also specialize in mobile payment and mobile payment security, and also embedded mobile device security for the smartphone, tablet PC, smart TV, and set-top box business. I spent 5 years in China working for Gemalto and Gemalto's sister company, promoting first contactless mobile NFC for mobile payment, and then what we call the TEE, which is called the Trusted Execution Environment, which is a mobile security software that is embedded into the mobile applications processor chip in a firewall environment in the mobile processor chip on your smartphone or tablet. All mobile devices have a mobile applications processor chip, and they need security because hackers around the world are basically infiltrating and using malware and Trojans to infiltrate a smartphone and tablet PC. So especially for mobile payments and the protection of high definition streaming video content, you need protection of the smartphone because they can be hacked so easily. And no operating system, no mobile application can be protected, not even online stores can be protected from hackers around the world. It's a very serious problem. If you use the NFC SIM card, you are protected. So using SIM cards, and it's in particular ISIS in the United States is using the SWP NFC SIM card for their mobile payment platform. That is 100% secure. So I want to let the users, the consumers know that there is security. And there's a lot of bridging technologies in North America because the standards are there, but few people understand.
And so if I'm a wireless dealer or wireless retailer, what do I need to know about some of these new technologies? And some of them are already here, but maybe underutilized.
Yes.
And new ones are coming, and more applications in terms of usage are starting to be developed. What could you tell them? What do they need to know?
Well, first of all, contactless mobile NFC, or NFC, contactless near-field communications, is in America, has been in America for a few years, not necessarily for payment, but for other things like transportation, control access to your office, the door in your building. So contactless has been used in the United States, but NFC for most of the American public means no functional clue, or some people think it's National Football Conference. It's neither. It is near-field communications. This technology has already been standardized. It's here and it's global. It's all over the world. And I just think that Americans need to become very well aware of it because I'm the person responsible for enabling this technology with most of the Tier 1 and Tier 2 handset manufacturers around the world. And so the handsets have them, and ISIS is working with a number of handset manufacturers to enable more handsets to have mobile NFC. Now, it isn't just payment. There's loyalty, there's ticketing, there's couponing, and there's, again, the access control and many other use cases for contactless mobile NFC. The problem is because the smart card industry and usage of what we call EMV, which means Europay, Visa, MasterCard, both American companies, this technology became prevalent first in Europe and the rest of the world. The United States is a bit more on the laggard side. We're the last ones in the world, officially the last major country in the world to adopt EMV standards. But all banks in North America by 2015 must adopt the EMV standard. Once the standard for payment with a contact and contactless credit card occur, the same thing will occur that people will say, well, why can't I just have my smartphone do the same thing? Why can't my credit card be in my smartphone or in my SIM card? And that is the case.
And that's going to happen.
That is already starting to happen because ISIS launched in November, soft launch in November of this year in New York and also in Texas. They trialed in Salt Lake City and Texas. Gemalto, the company I used to work for, is also 100% behind this, promoting the TSM, the Trusted Service Manager, which is actually critical for the security. But security is a double-edged sword. I'll explain a bit more about that. But this technology will, in 2004, launch in the entire United States. And it's a little complex because nobody knows how to use a smartphone to make a mobile payment, yet it's launching in every city and every state in America. It's a little dichotomy. It's a little bit of a dichotomy.
So how are the industry experts, such as yourself, and other companies who are leading the way, how are they communicating the usage of this technology?
I have been delivering public speaking. I just returned from China 6 months ago, and since that time I've realized that the ecosystem here is, the awareness of these technologies is very low. So I've been delivering public speaking mostly in the Washington State, Seattle area, but I'm presenting in Miami, Florida for a mobile payment conference in January, sitting on an NFC panel session about NFC. I think it's awareness, and I think that I have been gifted with the knowledge, the experience back here in North America to present and to evangelize this technology to an ecosystem that needs it. All users of your magazine, all users who use a smartphone, which is the planet, or a tablet, smartphones and tablets will use this technology. Believe it or not, NFC is enabled in Sony televisions. NFC is enabled in many other devices to eliminate the pairing and discovery of Bluetooth. So NFC and Bluetooth will actually work together. Eventually you'll see NFC enabled in the connected car space, because Bluetooth is kind of messy when you bring it into a car and you try to enable streaming for hands-free and streaming of video, streaming of audio into a Bluetooth-enabled car, the so-called connected car. So NFC has a lot of use cases, but the technology doesn't come from America per se. So that's why the awareness isn't quite there. And specialists in this industry are too far and too few.
Well, we're very, very lucky to have you here today, and we really
pleasure.
appreciate you sharing with our viewers more about the technology and how close it really is and what they need to do to sort of be ready for it.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your inviting me here.